Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Yellow with your hosts, Shadow Blazer 3000.
And I am missing number. I am glitching. Human.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, fine. I'm Drak.
Random encounters everywhere you go. So many Zubats.
Well, that's not exactly a random encounter.
Well, now it's a trainer battle.
How can you not sneak up on somebody in a cave?
I guess it's dark in the cave.
Oh, dude. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I need to make this complaint really quick. First of all, welcome out to our Pokemon Yellow LP. I'm sorry, but the Super Nerd design, I think that looks amazingly familiar. What do you think, Alex?
What do you think?
Very close to, I can't remember his name, but the instructor from Azumanga Daioh.
Oh, Kimura?
Kimura! There you go.
Well, this was made before Azumanga.
Yes, but he's so creepy. And that's pretty much become the norm in anime now, is that creepy super nerd look.
Yeah.
And of course, Alex is playing it safe with the Magnemite. This bites, man. I wish I could have gotten a Magnemite in Mount Moon.
Pikachu grew to the 14.
And the super nerd is about to use
Voltorb.
Voltorb, defender of the universe.
Hey, look, it's a Pokeball Pokemon. How creative.
He even looks at you and goes, that's not funny.
No, not at all.
Are you Pokeist? See, this is one of the advantages in Yellow that you got access to a fighting Pokemon so early.
Yes.
Like in Blue, I don't even have access to a fighting Pokemon yet, so...
Yeah, you could have probably caught Mankey, I'm pretty sure.
Not where I'm at, no.
Yeah.
Blue Mankey's pretty far in,
Oh.
so... Besides, like, personally, I don't know, like, I'd get Mankey, but he wouldn't be the fighting Pokemon that I stick with.
Right. Red defeated Super Nerd.
My Pokemon won't do! No, they won't.
And you come down here for a nice item and you
I'm trying to
find
think of some of the things like Kimura said, and I can't think of them.
Besides that he likes high school girls.
Yeah, but you might as well refer to Shigure and Fruits Basket.
Yeah, that too.
High school girls! High school girls! Well, thank you for the advice, sir. Oh, and it's a bug. What are you gonna do in here? There's no bugs.
Book
I'm
trainers.
gonna catch one of the beetles in the cave.
Pika! Let's give Spearow a shot, shall we?
I find this interesting, because I went and got a Pidgey, you got a Spearow.
Yep.
So does that mean our flying Pokemon will be opposed, because you'll have Fearow?
Yes.
Alright. So while we're trying to take these things out, I actually have kind of a new segment that I would like to introduce in this Pokemon Let's Play, okay? Because it's been suggested to us by the fans, and since this is a fan-suggested LP, might as well.
Alright.
One of the people wanted us to actually talk about, but be confined to the gen that we are on, okay? So he wanted to know, like, what our favorite Pokemon were of a specific type, okay? And since there are a lot of types, but again, we're confined
Right.
to Gen 1. So, no Dark type, no Steel type, no nothing. And while we're going through the supersonic music, then we'll get to the question.
Yeah, Metapods, so many of them. And Caterpies too. They love to spam Harden or String Charm.
So basically what you're saying is they are maximum hardeners!
Yes,
All
they
right.
are.
So this time, like, I'm trying to think of the type that we're going for. Probably just to stick with the motif here. What's your favorite... I'm going to mix these two, because they kind of go together. Favorite rock and ground type. You pick one.
Sandslash.
Sandslash? Okay.
Yes.
Sandslash! I actually do like Sandslash. For me, favorite rock type... See, I actually do have, like, a favorite rock type, but I also have a favorite ground type. I would go towards Sandslash for ground,
Right.
but you can't go wrong with Onix.
Right.
I loved how the reason I like and mention Onyx here is he is such a stark contrast to everything there. Everything is like anything above a certain height, it can't be. Mm-hmm. And Onyx was huge. Like, one of my favorite episodes in the original anime was the first bout with Brock.
Right.
Where he pulls out that huge Onyx, which really looks like the gym can't contain him. That was cool to me. So I gotta say, between Sandslash and Onyx,
you go with Onyx.
I gotta go with Onyx. I love how Onyx was portrayed in Gen 1. And that's probably gonna be changed because there have been so many other good rock Pokemon since him.
Mm-hmm.
That's sad to say, too. Because I wasn't even particular of his Gen 2 evolution. I thought that was a little creepy and weird.
Oh, you don't like Steelix?
I'm not a big guy on Steelix, no. Steelix kind of bothers me a little bit, but I love Onyx. Good old Onyx. And when I get there, I will probably have an Onyx. But I don't have one yet. Because I'm sad. I got all the blue restrictions.
You'll catch it, and will you name it Phil?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'll name it Blamblegam. Blamblegam. Yes, I'm not gonna do that to the Pro Jared fans. No, I'm not. Speaking of which, if you want to see a really good LP, go watch his Nuzlocke challenge, man. It still makes me laugh to this day. Just because, I guess when you declare the Nuzlocke challenge, you have nothing but bad luck.
Of course.
So.
You can kind of sneak past this guy and cut out random encounters. Yay!
You didn't have the little Metapod that could?
Nope. I had the Zubat that could.
You're being selective of a lot of the trainers, too.
I find a lot of them off screen later, though.
Oh, and you got yourself a Moonstone.
Yes.
Now, here's the question I had. Moonstones still exist later generations, right? I heard they got removed.
No, they still exist.
So you can still evolve via that way.
Yes, of course. The evolution.
It's just that they added a Sunstone later.
Yes. And I think they're adding a new stone for next generation.
Yes, the Mega Stone. Mm-hmm. So now you can have Mega level Digimon in Pokemon.
Yep.
Or at least that's the way they're making it sound. It's Mega Kangaskhan instead of, a new evolution completely. And it really just sounds to me like you get a new special ability with your Pokemon, nothing huge.
Right.
So, in fact, what do you think of that, Alex?
I guess that's alright. I'll have to see it for myself. I've been avoiding a lot of the speculation videos or the should X exist in this new Pokemon game because I find it a little silly and pointless. The games are probably finished. I don't think Nintendo's suddenly going to go back and revise them.
Yeah, my viewpoint on the Mega, I'm not totally sold on it. I'm actually more sold on the new Fairy type. Mm-hmm. Just because Dragon types were like the elite type for a long time. And now that you have a type that can go against them, that's great.
But we've always had Ice type to go against them.
That's true. That's true.
I don't understand why why Dragon suddenly needed a new weakness.
In all honesty, dude, they want to get rid of the normal type. They really do. They want to have everybody have their own deal. Mm-hmm. I just don't think you should. Because, there are going to be some Pokemon, like Rattata, who are not going to make sense in any other place.
Right.
So, I've been watching this over the years that they just slowly are trying to get more and more out of the normal type. The problem is that you keep on making like normal run-of-the-mill Pokemon and they work there. I get why you want to do the Fairy type. You want to put Jigglypuff and Clefairy somewhere else.
Hidden Ether there, by the way.
Ooh, I didn't even know that. Okay. So I'm not going to be doing that in my Mountain Moon run. I'm so fail.
Aww. Yeah.
And there you go. Pikachu's blocking your way. Oh, now you decide to fight this guy. No, we didn't come to explore. We came to kick your butt. And see, we did it so fast that the time-space continuum couldn't keep up with it.
Red is just like Chuck Norris.
Alex! You've made a hole in the space-time continuum! Great Scott!
I fought him off screen too.
We could be making so many time-space continuums jokes with this stuff. Yeah, we're just trying to make our way through Mount Moon because, you know, one of the things to keep in mind, guys, is these are fairly short RPGs.
Yes.
So their length is nowhere compared to, I think in Gen 4 maybe they start to compare with others.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
But in the meantime, we get to deal with Team Rocket.
Team Rocket's Rocky. Little kid should leave. Yeah, and I fought him off screen because you already saw me fight a rocket, so.
Yeah.
They all have Zubats, Ekans, or Coughings, pretty much.
At least not until the Rocket HQ. Then they start getting more diverse, but not by much, Pokemon.
Yeah.
You know, they maybe get access to more ground types.
It's a Clefairy!
No, get it off screen! It's burning my eyes!
And yes, that fight took.
Out of your Mankey.
That last fight did take quite a bit out of me, and I'm actually going to capture this Clefairy.
This brings up another topic of discussion because this is a Nintendo trope. The warning light music. Zelda's done it, Mario's done it, Pokemon's done it. It gets so annoying.
Yeah.
And your Mankey died.
Yep. But it's okay, this is not Nuzlocke.
I'm telling you, he's Mankist.
Are you crazy?
See how funny it is that you can put ist at the end of anything?
Yeah. Or phobe.
Exactly. You're a Mankophobe.
Alright.
And you get a pink Pokeball.
Yeah.
I would have that washed with disinfectant, by the way.
Did you know Clefairy is going to be Ash's starter Pokemon?
What?
It's true. But before they decided to go with Pikachu,
Clefairy was gonna be it?
Yeah, they were gonna go with Clefairy.
So glad they didn't.
But yeah, they went with Pikachu to make it a little more gender friendly to appeal to boys and girls.
Well, and also, yeah, it's more gender friendly, and on top of that, he's both cute, but can look pretty, pardon my language here, pretty badass in a fight too.
Mm-hmm.
I found these fossils. They're both mine.
Super nerd
I swear,
wants
this
to
guy
fight.
like watches all the risque anime.
I'm sure he does. He's a neat. That's what we call it in the anime community. We would call him a neat. N-E-E-T.
I don't get it, Alex. I mean, in a lot of cases, all this fan service really just takes me away from the medium.
But
You're more willing to deal with it than I am. That's the thing.
Yeah. Fan service if there's a little substance behind it.
Yeah, I mean, like, recently the only series that I've been able to adapt to it was Kenichi the Mightiest Disciple.
Mm-hmm.
Which is very heavy on fan service, but its characters are interesting enough that I'm willing to forgive it.
Critical hit.
So, this guy's got a Grimer. Why isn't he working for Team Rocket? Seriously.
Not all poison users are rockets.
Yeah, but Grimer as well as Coughing are like trademark Rocket Pokemon.
Yeah.
They totally are.
Screech. Will you stop that already?
So while we're fighting this guy, here's another question that fans thought might be interesting for us to answer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we've had Team Rocket, but we've also had teams that come later in the series. Do we still think of Team Rocket as the biggest bad in the Pokemon series, or would you give that to another team?
I think Team Plasma has upstaged Team Rocket. I mean, Team Rocket goes away by Gen 2, at least in the games. The anime, of course,
you're no longer in Kanto at that point.
Yeah.
That's really where they're strong.
I mean, yeah, but Plasma, even Plasma ups the ante because they actually take people's Pokemon.
And which one is Plasma?
That is Black and White.
That's Gen 5?
Yes.
Yeah, because it's like in Gen 3, it was Team Aqua and Team Magma.
That's right.
Then it was, in Gen 4, it was Team Galactic.
Uh-huh.
And then Gen 5 is Team Plasma. Makes me wonder what Gen 6 is going to provide.
Yes. What will our new European-styled region hold for us?
Oh, yeah, that's right, because the X and Y region is modeled after Europe.
Yeah, just like Black and White was America.
Yeah.
In America.
In America. Oh, your Spearo's about dead.
Hold on by the skin of my teeth. Ah. And
Yeah,
of course
that
the
peck
poison.
is not helping you, man.
Yeah, Peck's a terrible move, and it takes a while for Spearow to learn anything good.
You're leaving it to your newly found
Go,
Clefairy.
Clefairy!
Oh, man. This is actually kind of hilarious.
Clefairy!
And he's about to die.
But Clefairy triumphs!
To level 10.
Defeated the
I
city.
have a feeling you're not fighting anybody else in Mount Moon.
Unfortunately, after this, I have to fight Team Rocket, but I actually go back and heal up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right, because Jesse and James.
Yes.
Oh, so you picked the Helix fossil this time around.
Yes.
Because people will find it in the blue version, I picked the Dome fossil.
Hey,
because
nice.
it has one of my favorites. I love Kabutops.
Yes. And I don't know why. Maybe just because I keep commentating in my head as I play these, so as if I was doing it live, but I'm not.
But you're not doing it live. Now you're doing it live. We're doing it live. Okay, I'm fine.
I use an escape rope.
Whee! Back to the Pokemon Center.
And teleport! That was a very good teleport, Red.
That was indeed.
Da, 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 da. I love this music they give them. That fossil's Team Rocket surrender now and prepare to fight.
Meow, that's right. And I gotta say, really good sprites for Jesse and James.
Yeah. I probably should have done James when that surrender now, prepare to fight.
This is actually a lot better because the Japanese version of Yellow had a different pose for Jessie, where she's like happy, so she doesn't look bad at all. She looks just like she's having a great time.
And I love
So I gotta say the American version was better in the fact that they both look very evil.
And I love Gen 2 introduced the female rocket grunt, which actually looks like Cassidy from the anime.
Yeah.
Meow.
It makes you wonder how Jessie made that look work. You'd think somebody would have gotten mad with him by now. But no, she did.
Meowth, why are you faster than me?
And then you got all the questions of, Mommy, why is she wearing so little?
You call that little?
You don't want to know. You don't want to know. Besides, it's not Jesse you should be worried about, it's James!
James, he's a
Mr.
loose
Tutu!
cannon.
I don't know if that continues into later seasons, but man, cross-dressing for James in the first season, horribly prevalent. I mean, he did it anytime he could.
I think they've phased that out. In fact, the Black and White series, anime series, has really made Team Rocket a lot more sparse.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So, like, they're getting ready to get rid of him.
Yeah,
Maybe because they finally realized they're kind of running out of stories to do with them.
Yeah,
There's
really.
only so many giant robot versions of Pokemon that they can have Giovanni build for them.
Yeah, really.
I'm serious. Because, like, they had the giant Kangaskhan, and that was fine. But then in every other series, they always get some kind of bigger version of some other Pokemon.
It was really bad in the Johto journeys.
It was.
Like, really, every other episode of Johto was pretty much them in a giant robot machine.
Exactly! I'm like sitting there going, dude, eventually, Giovanni hates them. Why is he paying for this?
Here's a better question. Why is Team Rocket going so crazy for this Pikachu when they have a talking Meowth?
Exactly. Well, but since the Meowth can't learn Payday, obviously they need somebody to bring in the money, and Meowth technically can't do it.
I think Meowth does know Payday in some episodes.
Oh, he does? Okay,
Maybe.
so they
could
retconned that.
I could be wrong.
Because they did that whole episode with him trying to learn Payday. And finally realized, oh, we like you, Meowth, for who you are. Yeah, screw that. He can learn Payday. And apparently Alex doesn't want to show us Nurse Joy at all.
You see one
He's got
heal,
some
you see
crush
them
for
all.
her. What?
You see one healing, you see them all. That's another thing I don't understand about the Unova region, though, is why Nurse Joy continues to show up.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I get they don't want to draw a new nurse every episode, but couldn't they at least draw a brand new nurse character and recycle that? And
Or to even just do a different hairstyle. To say that, oh, this Joy is different.
Yeah.
They're all the same! the ones that are like the representatives of the Pokemon League, they're the same thing!
Pretty much.
And we are not talking about Gary at all.
No.
No, because he's not worth it.
Gary. I get Gary Mofo Oak.
Oh my god. Did you just gangsta up Gary Oak?
Yeah.
I have nothing to say about this. I really don't. Alright, so he's got a Spearow out first.
Oh, and I paralyze him. What
Yes.
now, Gary? What now?
It's not very effective.
Of course not.
It's super effective. I always love that concept. That's how you knew you were doing your damage. Oh, Sandshrew. Yeah, better pull him out. And you pull out Mankey.
Well, I don't really have anything to type against Sandshrew right now. Not until I get Squirtle later.
Mankey the Destroyer, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Karate chop!
I never understood why that's a normal type move. I always thought that should be a fighting.
Yeah, that should be a fighting type move. I thought it was.
Nope, it's a normal type.
Then Pokemon Stadium got it wrong, because Pokemon Stadium classifies it as a fighting move.
Yeah, Pokemon Stadium gets a lot of things wrong.
I believe in the canon of Pokemon Stadium because it's right. And there we go, Sandshrews down.
But so does the anime. The anime gets a lot of things wrong.
Oh, dude, there's no reason to talk about continuity for Pokemon, because there is none.
I'm not just talking about continuity, I'm just talking about, like, general mistakes, like either calling the wrong Pokemon,
Oh yeah, totally.
illegal moves by Pokemon that they can't learn, or type immunities that they ignore, like Pikachu.
Or taking the ability and just like supercharging it, but there's no way that ability would cause such destruction.
Right.
I mean, I swear, in some of those episodes, Pokemon are not Pokemon; they are Dragon Ball Z characters. And this is the character that started all the speculation. What was Gary's first Pokemon? He thought it was Eevee until the show.
I'm still calling that as a continuity slip.
I totally think it is, because it gives a lot more intrigue to Gary if Eevee is his starter.
It's kind of sad that Pokemon has continuity slips. I know it's a long runner, but a lot of the core staff has kind of remained over for pretty much the entire show's run.
It's so dingy. They haven't had anybody leave, so everybody knows the continuity, and therefore knows all the continuity errors.
Yes.
And I think it was you that brought up the Linkara line to me. He's like, I'm not ever going to bring up Pokemon because Pokemon's not worth
Pokemon's basically a retcon nightmare.
a constant continuity alarm. Alright, well that is the end of this part, so stay tuned next week as we continue on through Pokemon Yellow. I am Drak.
And I'm Shadow.
And we'll see you next time.